Query on ownership. This query trigger enables you to find companies based on the ownership classification of companies as on a date. All the companies in Prowess database are classified into ownership groups which are organized in a tree structure. Let us understand the functioning of this query trigger with the help of an example. Suppose we want to find those companies which belong to Birla Group. To do so, you need to follow 5 simple steps. To conduct a search in this query trigger, you need to first select appropriate radio button from the top. Query on ownership radio button is selected by default, and let us retain that selection. The first step is to select Birla Group available under top 50 business houses. Control-click the same to mark all the groups within Birla Group. The second step is to enter the appropriate date on which the search should be conducted. L is the default setting. Let us retain the default setting. The date formats used in the query on dates are explained in the help on dates, which can be accessed by clicking on the question mark icon available just above the query on dates box. The third step is to choose the appropriate domain. There are 2 domains available: all companies and companies in current OSC. Selection of the domain all companies means search is conducted over all the companies available in the Prowess database. Selection of the domain companies in current OSC means search is conducted on the companies available in the output sheet. Let us select the domain all companies. The fourth step is to select the appropriate output destination from Select Output Destination box. There are 3 formats possible. The first is the OSC format, which lists the names of companies. The second output destination is the WS, which is the worksheet, which displays the company names along with its ownership, date, and the CMI ownership code. The third output destination is the TXT output, which displays data in a text file. Let us select WS as our output destination. The fifth step is to click on the appropriate execute option to run your query. Since we have selected all companies as our domain, we can select any one of 3 execute options: add to current OSC and WS, send to new OSC and WS, and replace current OSC and WS. Add to current OSC and WS will add the qualifying companies in the current output sheet and will add the qualifying companies with its data in worksheet. Send to new OSC and WS will create a new output sheet and worksheet. Output sheet of only qualifying companies and worksheet of qualifying companies and its data. Replace current OSC and WS will replace the contents in the output sheet with the qualifying companies and create a new worksheet with qualifying companies and its data. Let us select Send to new OSC and WS option. After the query has been successfully executed, the New Outputs button will start blinking. Click on the New Outputs button. You will see that 2 outputs OSC and WS have been generated and are selected by default in the Output Downloader box. You can click on the Continue button to download both these outputs. The worksheet will display data of companies that belong to all Birla groups for the latest available record.